assuming that OBS doesn't crash. Oh no, there we go.
There we go.
In about half the time.
I am come.
Fuck you.
Yes, every
Uh-huh.
time, every
God
time,
damn it. God
every
fucking
time.
damn it.
You're not gonna stop me. Hello,
I'm not
everyone, and welcome back to the Dark Shadow Chronicles, session number 12, New Blood Edition. Wow, I wonder why it's called that. It could be any number of reasons, any number at all. Could even be nothing. Anyway, this is being streamed at
Absolutely nothing.
absolutely nothing. Yeah, could be absolutely nothing. This is being streamed at 8:45 p.m. on the 5th of November 2021 in the MST time zone. If you happen to live in the Canadian time zone, it's 2 hours ahead, or is it daylight savings time happened? I don't remember. But basically, if you happen to live in Ontario, it's probably like 10:45 p.m. or 10:46 now. Per per Iggy's non-request, I said the date this is being streamed at. Per my wanting to be a little more clear, I also said the time this is being streamed at. Per BRG's request, I said the time this is being streamed at in the MST time zone. And then per Mega's request, I also said the time zone in Canada, more likely like Ontario, I believe, where it's being streamed at. And per Chris's request, I did the I am Kamu at the beginning of the stream to signify it was the beginning of the stream. Yeah.
Is that everything?
I believe so.
Cool.
If you want to add anything, go ahead.
That is up to you. It just will just make that introductory thing longer.
Like, if you want it to be in the Tokyo time zone, you could. If you wanted me to spout out, what was it? The Shining Finger speech, I could probably do that too.
I would rather not you do the Shining Finger speech.
What do you have against the Shining Finger? It shines brightly.
I know.
We mainly just have things against you, Nick.
I mean, that's fine.
Alright, so last time the two of you have fought a bunch of people masquerading as dragoons, as far as you guys know. And ended up seeing the tail end of a fight between a dragoon and an ancient dragon that went very poorly for said dragoon.
Mm-hmm.
And then the end result was a ancient dragon talking with you calmly and promptly leaving soon afterwards. So you ransacked what the bandit slash fake dragoons had gathered for some reason. And so you got a bunch of gold now.
We're in the money.
Money,
Also,
money.
the cat DM is here, so praise be random.
Praise be the cat.
That's so random.
Yeah. She's heard that quite a few times, by the way. Yeah, but figure out where you want to go. Thank you.
We are going to go back to where we were previously.
That
You
does
wanna go-
indeed seem to be what we want to do.
As back previously, which way?
Where everyone else is.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure we've accomplished what was needed on this side quest.
Okay. Cool.
So, Mel, I believe that's everything, right?
Yeah.
All right, then I guess we go back then.
As you guys make your way down this way or over here, make a perception check.
Let's roll d20 plus thing. Proficient perception 0.
So, again, copy. All right. So, Ganazel,
Mm-hmm.
you hear an excited voices coming through. From where from the entrance. Like you can hear it from the entrance of the cave.
What can I hear?
You, you can hear like excited chatter as if it took you a little bit and you kind of concentrated as you're kind of walking by, but you can hear that people are coming actually into the cave to investigate it.
Okay. I think someone's coming, Mel.
I think you are right.
So, what do you think? We could just, hop on out the back entrance where the dragon was. Or we could, see who they are, maybe talk to them, maybe have a nice little, fun time. But, we do have a, good amount of gold on us, so I'd rather not fight and just, get out with our riches.
All right,
Where are the sounds coming from again? Just so I
near
can
the
see them
door.
on the map.
It would be near the cave entrance, from the not from the waterway, but
Down here.
the down here.
Huh?
They haven't showed up yet. You can actually hear your own crunching closer, and you can hear uh, an excited, higher pitched voice going, "Well, that was certainly something to never see before. Uh, a ancient dragon flew by at this pilgrimage for kobolds. Fascinating sight."
Is this a voice we've heard before?
No, I
Okay,
might have used it for something else, but not, actually no.
so pilgrimage for kobolds?
Yeah,
So we
and
got
as that's going on, you can figure out what you want to do real quick. But you can see at least over here. Oops, I'm on the wrong place. That explains a lot.
small lizard friends.
Small lizard friend has came forward, and behind him, if they so choose, someone else. John,
Yes.
do you want to be stealthy or do you want to just kind of be behind him?
Behind the guys who are coming into the cave.
Yeah. So basically, this is your companion.
Oh, right. Oh, that's right. He's guiding me. That's right.
Yeah.
I guess I will, since I'm following him, I will be up behind.
Okay. So not so soon after him, you can see like a young woman, and it took a few seconds to realize that she is a young tiefling, following behind as he excitedly chatters and he enters the room. Where are you guys at the moment?
Um,
Back of the room, I'm pretty sure.
yeah, we'd
You
be,
guys are still gonna. Yeah, are you guys moving? Or are you trying to sneak away from it? Or are you gonna try to confront?
I'd,
Yeah,
I'd,
Seth.
Yeah.
Each square is about 5 feet, right?
Yep.
Okay. Sorry. Go
Good.
go on. The
uh,
ninja.
I would be standing, behind this rock trying to peek out and see what they're doing.
Okay.
Same.
Alrighty. So first of all, John, this character you should be able to move it. If you just click on
Uh
it,
huh. Uh huh.
you can just shift it. I ultimately, since I'm the GM, I can just move everything wherever I want it.
Okay.
But you should be able to. That's how you're going to be able to move your character around.
So since I've been like following this chief, what is it?
This kobold.
The cobalt for like maybe a couple days now, or like
Your
months.
small lizard friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Uh.
I should know the cobalt by name.
Yeah. And the name is. If I was smart enough, I would have told you. And welcome to my professionalism. Some days.
Hmm.
Character list. I legitimately had this character made to make sure. Teppo. T-E-P-O.
Epo.
Tepo.
Hippo?
Tepo. T-E.
Peepo.
Yeah, Tepo will do.
Hmm.
Oops. Oh, goddamn it, cat. Thank you.
Thanks, random. So I asked Peepo.
Nope.
Pepo.
Tepo. I spelled that wrong.
Trepo.
Tripo, yeah, no.
Is the T silent?
No, it's a hard T.
Oh, so Trepo.
Tepo. I
Tep,
spelled that wrong.
Trepo.
There we go. Here we go.
Tepo.
The second one.
Peepo.
Yeah, Tipo. There we go. We can use Tipo.
Okay.
Tipo. T-pose.
Yeah, there you go. Remember it as T-pose, but
T-pose?
without Tipo.
Just imagining this T-posing.
Yep.
Uh,
Aggressive
okay.
T-posing.
T-pose to assert dominance.
Okay, so
Now,
I asked Tipo why we've headed into this cave.
well, you see, I wanted to make sure why the ancient dragon was over here. We saw it leave. Maybe I want to make sure that like they might have gotten the pilgrimage site
So
and
you
blasted
just thought
something.
you'd just lead me into a dank, dirty, dusty, filthy cave that may have dangerous other creatures? Do you think that maybe, perhaps, there could be something worse than a dragon in here? You just thought that would just be a good idea.
Well, here's the thing. Or it could have decided to leave the place and leave a bit of treasure.
That sounds very like this wishful thinking on one's behalf, but okay, I guess.
Yeah, you're such a pessimist all the time. Come on, come on. Besides, I'm still paying you for all this fun stuff. You are supposed to help me, and I help guard you. You help guard me.
Mm,
And we still have to get to that town a friend of mine has talked about. And
oh,
I thought
uh,
this would be a nice little place to
remind
do
me
the
what
stop
this
by.
town is?
Oh, good question. Good question. Ah, cat, no, don't do this to me. Thank you.
Cat strikes again.
She is in the right place at the right time where I have to basically bend over and like do awkward positions to be able to do shit. Oh, don't.
So I'm gonna continue following Teppo.
Mm-hmm. Teppo is gonna come in, and he basically is going to be up front, as agreed upon your contract that you have with him. He basically is your he gets to get into the nasty's faces while you pelt them afar,
Mm.
and he is going to attempt to do. He kind of pauses for a second and like tilts his head, and he's going to attempt a perception check.
So I do have like these circles on my screen now that I have like a red circle, a green circle, and a blue circle.
You gotta.
When I moved my character, I have like these three circles, and then I have like a cog, and then like a
Oh, that
circle.
that is basically that is the token stuff. What I have put onto your token is your health, which is the green one,
Uh-huh.
and the blue circle is uh the blue one with 12 on it is your AC, so that you can without having to flip over to places, you can just say, oh, okay, that attack hits me. and
Oh,
then if you click on the green circle, it should pop up a little pop up in front or top of it, and
Mhm.
just press if you press -5 and then enter, it will take 5 away. So it would mark yourself like that you took 5 damage.
I think that's an enhancement suite thing.
That might be an enhancement thing. We'll find out.
I think it was.
All right. So he's going to do a perception check. And to do a perception check or any rolls in roll 20, it's just going to be a slash.
I will be right
Roll.
back. I need to go feed my cats.
Yep.
All right.
And then D20. And then plus whatever the modifier is. So, for example, right there, and it will tell you what the actual roll was and then the additive of it is. So he rolled a 17. If you want to roll a perception check as well, that's up to you.
Yeah, I'll roll perception. Just hit the dice symbol on the side.
You can hit, yeah, you can the dice, and then should be like
The
should
one
be
that says
D20.
the D20.
Yeah, and then make sure you know what in the Dungeon Master's Vault. You should know what your perception check, or what you're proficient with it or not.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'll double check that in a bit.
I
Uh,
can actually
so
put you on you, and
yeah, my proficiency bonus is plus 2. So
If you go to the summary section and scroll down a bit, it should show all your skills, and one of them should be perception, and it should show the total next to it of what your bonus is.
yeah, so I have skills and then I have like my saving throws. And then my proficiency bonus is plus 2. Says passive perception is 13.
you have a perception of a passive perception is 13, and then above in the actual skill set, your so you should do a roll 20 plus 3.
Oh, plus 3?
Yeah, for your perception because you're actively rolling this time.
Right. Okay, so it looks like I got like a 9, 8, 9, like a 10, I guess is my total then.
9, 10, 11.
Mm-hmm.
Grand total of 11. So you don't.
I mean, stealth checks,
Oh,
presumably.
I see, because there's like
Yeah.
these numbers on the side, and I guess I would have clicked the numbers of my thing. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes a little bit more sense.
Yeah, if you want to just if you want to do something else, is in the chat box. If you click on it, if you hit the /, which is the question mark button on the keyboard,
Mm-hmm.
you can then type ROLL space and then
ROLL.
yep space and then 1 D
Right.
and then 20 and then plus 3. There we, and then
And then
hit the enter button.
I have returned.
This formatting. So
Oh.
slash instead of a question mark.
Yeah,
You can also do /R instead of /roll if you don't want to type it out all the time, but up
I
to
didn't
you.
realize the R was on too. So yeah, if you want to like just do that instead of having to like go through a thing, that's up to you. But so grand total is 11. So Tipo,
Okay. I
Yep,
see.
like that.
Cool.
yeah, that's on me. So while he got like roughly around here, and you were kind of keeping an eye back, you see him pause and tense for a second.
Tempo,
Is
what's wrong?
there is others here. I wonder. If you want to, any kind of gestures over towards this direction, do a little hidey hole a little bit. I'll see if they're friendly.
Yeah, so I'm like standing here, I guess,
Yeah.
like with
Hmm.
my back against the wall, and then I'm like looking kind of like edging so I can kind of see behind.
Yeah.
Do I see anything? Probably not, because it's probably like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 feet plus, probably. Oh no,
You,
it's 8 times
Each square is
5, so it'll
5
be
feet,
like,
and
yeah, so it'll be.
there's a ruler on the side where you can just see how long the distance is like this. It's under the magnifying glass.
Oh yeah, so it's about 40 feet,
If you
By the
right
way,
click, you
John,
can
45, 46, 47.
yeah.
if you right click, you can also
Oh,
make it turn corners like that.
that's cool. How you guys doing that?
So
Just
do
right
you see
clicking.
the you see the magnifying glass in the on the table thing? Like you see the pointer, you see the
Mm-hmm.
square. If you
Yeah.
go all the way down, just this one after the point thing, and you just click
After
on that.
the ruler with the circle.
Yep.
Yep, click that, and then if you actually physically click it, you can just click from where, like for example, if I'm on Tipo here, you can see that I have it set up so that you can see me moving about on my like with it. So you just have to hold it. Yep, there you go.
Oh, okay.
And then if you right click, you can have it like
add
snapshot to a single
sections.
point and then move it again from there. As long as
Just
Cool.
you're holding down left click still.
yep,
Yeah.
click that, and then let go of left click, and it will just disappear. It's this is one of the reasons why I like this system sometimes, is because if you're like, I don't know if I have enough movement space, just click onto your token and then move it around until you see your what your movement is, and you'll know. Yep.
Okay, but there's like, you know,
Yeah.
edges and stuff that I'm keeping in
So
mind.
if you wanna see something like that, just kinda like that, and then right click while holding left click, and there you go.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yep.
It's a
So
cool way of telling to see if you can see exactly or not,
mhm.
without having to be like, "Can I see?"
He's you can see Teppo. He stops, and to make you and to be able to control your character again, just click on the mouse thing on the very top, and then you can click it and move it again.
Yeah.
So he pops open, like he stops like right here and goes, hello? Anyone here?
Oh, I use detect bots.
Okay. All right, let's see. Detect thoughts. Boop, 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 boop. Go to players. So everyone knows what we're doing.
Uh, one creature that you can see within 30 feet of you. I don't think those requirements are met.
Not yet. We'll keep that in mind and hold it until you see someone if you want. But soon, sir.
So, John, if you look in the Discord for a moment, what do you think of your
Mhm.
character token so far?
It's pretty cool. The token that I'm looking at on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
All right.
What are your two primary character colors?
Probably like red and hair black.
So, red and black. Okay, give me a moment.
Yeah, so hair ash, eyes purple, skin is like reddish color.
All right. There we go. All right. So while that's going on. He Tipo comes over and just kind of loudly proclaims, "Hello!" And he sees you, Meld, because you haven't really moved.
Right, I forgot to actually move my token.
And if
Whoops.
you want to move the character, go ahead. Okay, there we go. So he knows that you guys are in here some degree, but he doesn't know exactly. He heard you guys kind of shuffling about, and so he's just loudly just saying "hello" as if he's trying to get your guys' attention.
I stay silent.
Meld,
Yeah, since
Hello.
detect.
what's up?
Uh, since I did detect thoughts, it says it's a 1d20 plus 3.
When you
Or
see
no,
the person, yeah, when you see the person, and about 30 feet from you.
hmm.
Okay, sure. When you
So basically you can't cast it right now because you don't meet the requirements to cast it, being that you need to see a creature and that creature has to be within 30 feet of you. Currently, neither of those are met, so you're
Oh, okay.
unable to cast it right now.
soon though,
Presumably, anyway.
yeah. And Tipo goes, ah, mind if you step out of the shadows slightly and friendly.
Why don't you step out of the shadows?
He's not in the shadows right now, Mel.
He's like, well, considering that I stepped into the shadows to actually explore this place. Who would be in the shadows before me?
It is then I step out. Looking right, neither of us are in the shadows.
His
Hmm.
eyes,
I just yell friend or foe.
I don't know yet. Just met you
You
guys.
don't know if you're friendly. You don't know if you're friendly or not.
I mean, I don't know what you're packing, so yeah. I'm just trying to, get a sense of you, whether or not I should murk you in like 3 seconds or not.
I mean, that's not very friendly.
He's
Well,
not very friendly.
you shut up, Mel. I'm very
You
friendly.
shut. You shut up, Zell.
You see where
Well,
you
So
using
okay,
your
so your names are Mel and Zell.
My name is Meld. His is Zell.
My name's Azel, mind you. Don't let the token name fool you.
he's like, well, my name is Tipo, and actually, I'm going to boop, save settings. Boop. There we go. Should be able to see his name. Me and my companion, well, I wanted to stop at the pilgrimage site, and but we saw a great
You.
dragon. Hmm?
Sorry, go on.
Oh, it's like we saw a great dragon landing, and we wanted to make sure, I wanted to see what the place looked like. Who knows what they might have changed or something. All right, you can go.
Oh, whoops. Oh right. Yeah, I have to change my cursor to the thing. So
Yep.
I step out from my thing and I step here about. And as I'm walking down, I'm walking with like my hands up, and you can see. Assumingly, I think you could probably see that I'm like a young tiefling
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
female.
Yeah, quick, do a perception check
On what?
on if you know what a tiefling is.
That's like a history check, not a perception.
That would be a history check, really.
Nick, do a history check.
All
Why
right.
would his character need to know that?
I don't know,
Need to
but
look at.
do I know,
know-
what a tiefling is?
You know we have to mess with Nick in this sort of way.
That's a maybe.
It's
You know of them.
It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
definitive maybe.
No,
You
no,
do
it's
know. You do know of them. They're not really particular in your homeland. They're not really particular there, primarily because how your culture works is that you generally go by your strength alone, and you're
Mm.
kind of a wuss for doing deals to get more powerful.
so
Well,
if we're all acting friendly, and I told you my name, Mel told you her name, Tippo told us his name. What's your name?
My name's Lilith. I
alright.
say. So we all know each other's names.
Yay.
What are you doing here?
Now I think that's a very good question that I'm not going to answer.
He tends to do this.
All right.
I mean, they show up here unannounced, get really aggressive.
Well, last I'm just excited to be able to see a great dragon.
Why was there a great dragon here?
I look at Mel.
We were fighting a bunch of bandits who were posing as dragoons, and there was one actual dragoon among them. And he made a deal with the dragon, and then broke that deal with the dragon, and the dragon killed him.
And if you want to make a history check, Lilith,
Mm-hmm.
to figure out if you know what a dragoon is, that's up to you.
Yeah. Let me just see what my thing is real quick
Yeah.
for this one. Okay.
History should be +1.
Mm-hmm. So D20 plus 1.
Yep. Alright. There we go. Holy shit! Yes, you do know. In fact, know dragoons. You've heard of them. You've actually heard a lot of tales. Uh, Specifically through some means, you've heard tales of specific warriors learning how to jump very fucking high, and the reason why they did so was to try to slay dragons, or at least that's like the public perception.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And like they are generally known as dragon slayers. And kind of makes sense in your mind the fact that a dragon and a dragoon fought. Although you're very curious as to why this dragoon is not dead and that dragon is dead. Maybe, perhaps.
Oh, can I see the other dragon bodies in the cave?
You actually passed them. You
Oh,
actually passed the dragon. Yeah.
they're back
was-
here.
Yeah, he was just sort of like cut in half. Wait, no, he was splattered.
It was very gruesome.
I'm going to have to mute you because people are fucking around.
Who's being muted?
Oh, god damn it, cat. Why now? Why now? Why now?
Also, token is done.
Ooh.
Cool. Uh, Thank you. I'm part of another server, and they're messing around with Rhythmbot
Mm.
a lot. So I'm here. I'm getting a lot of things. That looks good. That'll be used next time
Hmm.
because
I'm
I don't
gonna
want to like. What's up?
I'm gonna get like a water
Yeah, go ahead.
and
Okay.
be right back.
Hmm.
Hey,
You can use this time to change his name. Now we know that they're a Lilith.
I thought I already unlocked it for the token.
I cannot see it.
Ah. Let me see. See. Save settings. Do you see?
I can see. I can fight.
Yay!
And John has the blinky blinkies now.
The blinky blinkies?
The blinky blinkies.
What's the blinky blinkies?
When he talks, he blinky blinks.
Oh, you got it set up. Okay, cool.
I mean, notably, I was updating it with his various profile pictures as we were going. Like, it started out with his just Discord profile picture. Then it was updated to the in progress art, and now it's the full art. Yay.
Oh yes, token is done.
Woot
All right.
woot.
I tried to
woot.
give it that smug energy.
You know, I should probably move you up.
You did a good. No, you did a good job with the smug energy. Random, you were a good model. Is do you want to hang out with mom or do you want to just lay there? Okay, that's you.
I take it that they just wanted to lay there.
Yeah.
I
Ah,
tend to do that.
Welcome back.
And welcome back.
thanks.
All right, so I'm Tipo. You notice that, like Tipo kind of just stays up front of Lilith. It's like, we were friendly, but I don't know how friendly and whatever. He kind of whispers to you, Lilith,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Oh, okay.
did you?
Oh,
By the
is
way,
that
did you leave
gold
any?
behind you, guys?
Yeah.
No,
What'd he say?
Is that gold behind you guys?
that is not gold.
I can. It's like 30 feet. I can clearly see.
Well, maybe you need to get
Well,
your
you see
eyes
what's
checked.
left. What you see left is like a couple ransacked like open chests and like uh not a lot of not a lot of actual gold on there, but you can tell that this used to be a like there was a fair amount of treasure that used to be here. That's basically my placeholder for treasure hoard. And they already picked it up prior to you coming into the cave.
It's
All right.
possible you need to get your eyes checked. I don't see any gold back there.
Alrighty.
And I
After
would appreciate it if you and your Tipo friend would take like 10 steps back real quick. As I start to pull out my falchion.
Tipo,
With your one good hand.
with your one good hand,
Yeah, I have one
you
hand,
noticed
by the way.
Yeah, Tipo noticed it, and you kind of noticed it as you got closer. Uh, the elf has like this ashen tone to his skin, but like one of the noticeable things is that he is one-handed, and then like he has most of his arm. It's just like the where the wrist and the hand are on one of his hands. It's just missing.
One of his hands are missing. What happened to you?
You say that's a story for another time.
Mm-hmm.
If you'd like, I'll tell you, when back at the tavern in town with lots of witnesses. Because I'm sure everyone wants to see you die.
I'm not very
Well-
nice. Why would they want to see me die?
Well, it's a nice blood sport, With lots of squirts and such. Basically, step the fuck back real quick.
How about you step fuck back and I cast Gust of Wind to push you specifically back?
Ooh.
Ooh. All right. Let's me get to that. Gust of wind. And I'm assuming this is not to damage him, it's just to push him back.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, a line of a strong wind, 60 feet long and 10 feet wide, blasts from you in the direction you choose.
Oh,
And
you're also gonna hit Tipo.
let me actually do something here. Tipo is going to do a perception check real quick. +4. Okay. Huh. +4. Okay.
He failed his perception? Or
No, he did not fail his perception. He rolled really good at his perception.
Mm-hmm.
So he basically kind of pays attention to like the attention as you guys are doing stuff, and he basically like
he pays
just
he pays attention to the attention.
yeah, and so he goes back here real quick because he knows that you wanted him to stay 10 feet back, so he doesn't want to cause any more issues. But you, sir, Gnazel,
Mm-hmm.
uh, make a strength saving throw.
I will resist. I did not resist.
What did you roll? Oh,
You're going flying into a wall, bitch.
oh, go 15 feet from where you are, and you basically skid over there. So now you're a bit further away. And you did notice something though, is that it looks like the tiefling is essentially like keeping it up so that you're kind of away, but it's more like just pushing you and not like forcibly trying to like bludgeon you back.
Ah. You know, I was trying to be nice. But no, you
Uh,
just had to throw a gust of wind at me.
Well, you threatened me, so.
You are the one who's approaching me right
And
now.
it appears that you decided to go into this cave and steal dragon's gold.
Technically, it's not Dragon's Gold. It's Bandit's Gold.
Well, we just saw a dragon flying out away from this cave. So all I can assume is that you're stealing dragon's gold and putting everyone's lives in danger. I don't know.
I mean, you can make assumptions all you want, but you know, the gold is ours.
try to persuade.
Who's doing persuading?
That's up to the two of you. You
I
guys
mean-
are the ones that conflict.
Do you want to be persuaded by rolls at all, or do you just want to RP it out? I guess would be the better question.
Oh, right. Can I do a an insights to see if he's telling the truth?
Yeah.
Someone who finally does an insight check.
So that would be I have. Nope, that's typo.
It'll be R or /R T 20 plus 5.
Yeah.
Oh, did I do it wrong? Oh, I think I did. Hang on.
Yeah.
/R space D 20 plus 5. There we go.
Well,
Oh, okay. Well, it just appears that
Oh,
you are
fuck.
indeed trying to steal Dragon's goal.
It is time for me to provide non-lethal bonk, I
I
assume.
failing the insight means that you don't know if I said it was the truth or not.
You legitimately for all know you. So he basically and Tempo is kind of like watching this and like Melody like if you want to Tempo like kind of like sneaks up, goes, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, this is bad, this is bad.
Don't
And
worry,
he
I can
like turns to you, Meld, and goes, truly, did you steal the gold?
No, I'm a dragoon. I know what to do and what not to do. Why do you think we're still alive after just being with that dragon?
Make a persuasion check.
Slash roll d20. Persuasion, 0. Wait, if it's related to dragons, is it at
That's
advantage?
advantage.
Got it. 15.
Alright. And 15. Okay. He kind of stares at you as you like passionately telling him because you were dragooning, and he kind of like stares at you for a second, and you can see like his eyes kind of narrow slightly, and then he like
He's
gives a
staring at
decisive
me.
no at Meld,
Oh, all right.
and he kind of gives a decisive nod, and then takes a deep breath and goes, "Now, everyone, calm," and he like yells, "Calm down!" And like it echoes into into there. We don't need to fight. It's more than likely a just a misunderstanding. Let's try to keep this nice and more friendly.
Yeah,
He's going. He
friendly.
kind of looks at you again as well. Looks at you, and then back to you again as well, and goes, "Look, more than likely, someone needs a little bit of rest and recuperation."
Seth, does Tempo look at me like with a dirty look, or what kind of look did he give?
The type of he doesn't give you a dirty look. He just kind of gives you a serious look, as in like, "Hey, I'm trying to like make sure this doesn't escalate."
Calm the fuck down. More or
And
less.
he noticed as he got like he took a closer look at you, Genazel,
Hmm.
and he notices that you're rather banged up, and you can hear Meld going, no damage. Thank God, she did not do damage. Okay,
Well, it gusts of wind now.
yeah,
Yeah, but if you
uh,
had taken damage, then you would have gone full murder mode on her.
and
That's basically the only reason I'm not. It was just a nice push.
yeah.
Then I
So
provide bonk to put you out of commission for a while.
got
Yeah, so I'm looking
he
to the gold. I'm looking at it. I'm like, it's like a chest. Or what is it?
so what's left is like a couple open chests, and then like most of the actual gold is gone.
There's no actual like gold inside. It's like there's like maybe one or two pieces or what?
Uh, there is like no actual gold. It's
Okay,
just like open chests, basically.
so it's this empty chest.
Yeah. Like
Oh,
there's about 3 empty chests and like a couple urns.
yeah, so I'm looking at these empty chests, and I'm looking at Gazelle, and I'm like, so you're trying to say that there's no gold here? What are these empty chests?
I mean, I didn't ever
And
say
then there's also that dragon that left. Like, how do you explain that?
I never said there wasn't gold here. All I said was that the gold is ours
Also, technically, I did explain to you why the dragon was here.
because of the killing of the dragoon and the deal breaking.
Oh, Teppo kind of interrupts slightly. Deal breaking. Uh, Look, I have a few. I don't have a lot of supply, but I can at least address your wounds slightly. Give you a little bit of thing if you explain. And I promise to have my hands at uh, m- where you can see them. A great ashen one, but I like at least make sure that you your wounds are cleaned, if
Now,
that is okay with you.
now I get to roll an insight check.
Yeah,
Wait, so okay, so out of game.
yeah.
So Mel is like, what race are you guys?
I am human, technically.
I am a Sharkai, which is an ashen elf, basically.
Okay.
Hence, yeah, it's basically Genezel or Azel as he introduced himself is an ashen elf. If you want to do a check later, that's fine. But basically, you could tell that Teppo knows what it is because he calls him a great ashen one.
Mm.
Uh,
Anyway, is this fucker lying to me? Is he gonna poison me? Teppo, I
no.
mean. Okay.
You can tell that he actually has a decent amount of respect for your race, actually.
And because he doesn't want to die.
Tempo has a lot of respect for his race.
Yeah.
Alright, fine.
But also mainly because he doesn't want to die.
As he kind of walks over towards you, cautiously and making sure that you know that you have you keep an eye on him, whatever. He kind of gestures for Lilith to come forward.
Do you still
Uh,
have the wind gust going?
uh, no, it's like
You,
probably
you,
been over for a while now.
Okay.
and he leans forward towards you and he, gestures you to kind of crouch down slightly. He is
For
an
me to
ashen elf.
crouch down.
Yeah, because you're taller than him.
Kobolds are short.
Oh,
Kobold, yeah,
can I just pick him up?
if
Pick
you
him up
want
with
it.
eyes that level?
Actually, I don't know how. I haven't figured. He's a short. You know that he's short and muscular.
Hmm.
And but he
Wait,
uh,
how tall is he?
good question. I actually didn't roll his height.
Pretty sure he's like 3 foot, if I remember kobolds correctly.
Because I'm 5 feet 7 inches.
I am 5 foot.
I
You're
am.
taller than Meld.
What is my height? It is. Not right
Ooh,
there. Probably 6. Probably 5'11, 6'11, somewhere around there.
let's see.
I never decided on a height, I guess.
Yeah,
Whatever, I'm 6 feet tall. That's a nice cutoff point.
yeah. No, you're good.
So that you're taller than them.
No, of course not. Why would I
2d4.
do it specifically for that?
So how tall is Tempo then? Compared to me?
Comparably to you, we're about to find out. I'm rolling it now.
He
I
is
actually
small.
forgot to roll this.
He is small.
4, huh? So he is small, rather
Okay, but
small.
he's 4 feet.
He is actually Kobold. Where are you? I just saw you about 2 seconds ago. Kobold 2-1. He is 2 feet and fucking 5 inches. He is tiny. He's tiny boy.
So,
Small lad.
mm,
So yeah, he's like at the most, he's basically at your hip.
right. Okay. So, anyways, I nailed down to him.
And
Still looking down at him. So,
well,
I
yeah,
suppose.
you kind of kneel down. I'm assuming, and you kind of so that you can have you still are trying to be kind of polite, but you're making sure that you're looking down on him
Mhm.
as it should be. All right, he's gonna roll 1d20. Cool. So he tells you, "This is an ashen elf.
Mhm.
Do not challenge them.
You
Uh,
will die.
in actual battle without the intentions of killing them, because they will take it as that serious. We got lucky because you used gust of wind to push him away, but if you drew blood, then it was considered a challenge, and then he would basically, by his culture, issue a challenge to the death.
Mm.
That in mind, uh, Ashen Elves are very, very combat focused. They're battle nuts, if it were. And
Okay.
so he finishes that and he comes forward and then
I
he's like
pat him on the head and go, like, okay.
he looks up to you as you're getting back up. He gives you a slight grin and then like starts walking over towards you again as well. I'm here to, as promised, and he pulls out a couple like a package. And you notice it's just like a standard medical kit,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
he's gonna approach Genezel and start as to try to patch him up a little bit. Roll your hit die, Genezel,
That
plus your
is
con.
ooh, D8 plus 3.
This is
That is a
basically
D8.
accounting as a free short rest for your
Ah!
health.
You okay?
Yeah. I just stood up and my headsets were underneath a box.
Ah,
Okay.
Ow.
BRB.
yeah.
D10 plus 3 and 11 HP. Sweet.
There you go.
We are the bee.
ER the B.
So,
And
as was said earlier, a dragoon wanted to make a deal with the dragon.
mhm.
The dragoon made the deal. The dragoon broke the deal. The dragoon is now splattered it into multiple pieces. This horde right here was not the dragons. It was
Oh,
the dragoons.
The
uh,
dragoon bandits.
The dragoon bandits.
he kind of looks around at like where the horde was and how like the chests were placed and everything, and he's like he like kind of like
Uh,
strokes. Mhm.
Seth, how many
Yeah,
boxes, how many chests were there? Are there?
there are there's 3 chests and like 2 or 3 urns.
Cool. How big would you say the chests are?
Fair, like probably. Hmm.
Normal size.
Yeah, roughly what you would consider a normal sized chest for like a like a pirate chest.
Oh, so probably about a foot in length and then 6-7 inches high.
Yep.
Right. There's 3 of them.
There's 3 of them. And then and also the urns are there, and those are like probably a foot
I
high and what have you.
can I check the urns?
Sure.
I pick one of the urns up and I kind of shake it.
You don't hear a lot.
I turn it upside down.
Uh, nothing comes out.
Okay, so
Suddenly it
I
explodes.
hear nothing and then see nothing.
Yeah.
But you speak nothing.
But
Uh,
yes,
Can I do like what would it be? I want to see if the urns themselves would have any value.
Uh, do
Jules.
his dog.
Sorry, give me 1 second.
Yeah,
mhm.
he has a very well-behaved doggo, but sometimes. All right.
A very well behaved doggo that sometimes isn't very well behaved.
Yep. It he's actually pretty trained. It's just not fully trained, so sometimes he likes to mess around. And do do do. I would just say it's a flat perception check to see if he knows how much value that would have. I believe that would work.
Sorry, I thought I heard my dog jumping up on the counter.
Eh, it's all good. All
Okay,
right.
so
You can make a perception check to see if
perception check.
yeah.
Oh, okay. So that would be perception. Perception +3. Okay.
Yep. Well, that's
I
going
really like
on.
this keyboard shortcut. That's pretty handy.
Mhm. All right. Gonzalo, what were you saying?
So basically, what I'm trying to say is, this gold, not a dragon's hoard, which means taking the gold doesn't incite dragon violence. So none of the villagers are in any danger. We can take this gold with impunity. It's fine.
Sorry, why can we take the gold again?
Well, we
Because
being me and Mel, and basically because it's not the dragons, it was the dragoon bandits who had no association with the dragon other than a deal gone awry.
So then why did the dragon leave?
Because it killed the guy who broke the deal with him. So he had no other purpose here, so he just
Oh.
left.
And he didn't
Eh.
take the gold with him?
Because the gold was
Nope.
not his. If it was his gold, he probably would have taken it with him.
Well, then who did... Do we know who the gold belongs to?
It belongs to me and Mel now.
But, okay,
Before, it was the dragoon bandits who stole it from whatever fucks may have existed outside. Not the dragon. They didn't steal it from a dragon. They stole it from random fucks around the street. We saw them. We saw the remains of their battles with some caravans. They just all shanked up, all looted up. So presumably they were roaming around, killing people, shanking people, taking caravan gold, bringing it back here for their hoard. Now they're all
Okay.
dead. It was not the dragons. It's now mine, and it's now Mel's. That's about it.
So, with the urn that I'm holding, I assume that I see no value in it, Seth, with my roll.
yeah, from what you can tell, it's just basically was to hold things.
I go, well, probably a good thing that you two have it anyways. And then I just drop the just like drop the urn shattering onto the ground.
Just kidding. Um, Tipo is kind of like as you guys are kind of like bantering between each other slightly. He's over here. He kind of just shuffled over here after taking care of your wounds, and he's like, oh, I wonder. Was there an egg involved in this deal?
Yes.
Well, okay, that explains the placement. See, dragon, the placement of the things and what have you, and I'm assuming there was gold kind of scattered places here. Uh, Usually this is considered a whelpling's starter horde to just kind of
What
help
order?
them. It's a whelpling's starter horde.
Oh, okay.
And it's like, well, basically, what they would do is to welcome a new whelpling in, they would basically have a horde of money and whatever associated for that whelpling, and then they can just use it as a motivation to make that bigger. Usually, a dragon would just separate a little bit of their horde that they don't mind giving to their children.
Hmm.
But considering that these are dragoon bandits, more than likely, they had to make their own little starter horde for the whelping that I'm assuming they were hoping to hatch.
Right. Okay.
So that explains that. Then more than likely, hmm, he kind of taps his muzzle slightly. Ah, more than likely, the dragon decided that the horde doesn't really belong to anyone, and already has something set up for the whelpling at their place. So it was fair game. I do have a question though. How did you get into here?
I point to the lake.
Oh,
I take a swig of my water and gurgle it.
and then he's like, "Oh, very well."
So you swam through this lake over here?
Through this lake,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll lead you to somewhere. I'm assuming. Well, wait. I would, and he kind of like he kind of claps his hand. He starts excitedly clapping. I remember. There was a forgotten, or not a forgotten, a ruined keep of some sort on a hill close by.
Yes.
I mean, this would be a perfect. I can see this as a perfect getaway. You can just basically, all you have to do is find a way to get to how this goes, and swim through and over here, and just rest up, and then like just sneak out. And it's just far enough where people aren't going to just immediately be able to sneak and do anything. And it was a dragon place. It's the reason why I came here, because it was a great dragon's uh, lair for a while back, and kobolds love to come over here and pray to hopefully to be able to become dragons at some point.
So, what exactly is your affiliation with Lilith over there?
You're
Partners.
Oh yeah, he's guiding me to this town. Um,
which which I have not named. Coincidentally, an insert name here is also the same town that you guys were going to head over towards anyways, because of the same type of rumor that he goes, well, see, I have a friend that is in this town. Uh, Poor fellow, he sent a message saying that there's been murders happening in the town, and he's getting sick and tired of it for obvious reasons. and asked if requested if I could help, considering I am slightly known, at least in the kobold society. If you guys want to do a history check or whatever, that's up to you guys.
Sure.
I would like to do a history check.
Okay.
I'll do a history check.
I have done a history check.
Holy shit, have you done a fucking history check?
He has indeed.
That
As have
is
I.
All right,
all
make it a
right.
three-peat. Come
I know-
Come on.
on.
Come on. Come
You
on.
got this. Any moment now. Like one more second. There you go. Hey.
Hey, not natural, but still fucking
Close
good.
enough.
But I know the most.
People got natural 20s.
2 20s and a 19. All right, fucking works.
I got
Uh,
21.
So you, Lilith, actually already know this
It's gonna be
because
the last time that we all get 20s, by the way.
Yep.
knowing
There's gonna be
especially
a
knowing
thing
Nick's
where
luck.
it's gonna be a life or death situation.
Oh, this group. This group. There's a reason why Tippo's in here, by the way, at the moment.
Just so we can kill him later. Nice.
No. It's so that you guys don't fucking die suddenly from like. I want. You know what? I'm gonna give you guys a combat thing just to like test out the combat thing with this entire thing, but that'll be later,
Hmm.
and you will see how that rolls go because that is when you see those two natural 20s. Those are probably going to be like the only 20s that they're going to get. And that's me saying that out loud in the hopes that they will get more. But yeah, so for this now, Lilith, you do know him actually quite well, and it's actually one of the reasons why you originally got in contact with him.
Sorry,
Teppo,
who do I know quite well?
Teppo,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Teppo is actually a well-known uh, explorer. What kind of set him aside from everyone else is obviously because he is a kobold. He's the kobold adventurer. You know that he's really good with uh, he knows how to defend himself. You also know that he has explored quite a few countries actually. Uh, Meld, considering the amount of information and everything that you like just kind of like consumed over time because dragons. Uh, do know that Teppo is a rather fabled kobold adventurer and a well-known explorer who likes to like poke around and look at like what he calls pilgrimage. What he's doing is like pilgrimaging here and there, and he just kind of helps around wherever he goes. And what his pilgrimage sites are usually places like where dragons have nested, or basically anything to do with dragons. Because like most kobolds, he really is really enamored with dragons and plans to become one at some point, potentially, if that's a possibility.
Mm-hmm.
Super, or Genezel, actually, to actually get this back into things,
Mm-hmm.
you know that this is a rather famous kobold. In fact, you've actually heard rumors of him come, wander around in your place of birth. And you can actually now, like, it took you a little while to to click, but you do remember rumors about a funny little kobold that can punch people
Hmm.
and potentially also light people on fire.
Hmm.
And he basically was always polite and but excitable, and he also uh, knows how to defend for himself and does actually know your guys' and now it makes kind of sense to you why he knows your culture so well. It's because he's visited there and he's been there for a little while. In fact, for the two of you, Gunnazel, you also know that there's a funny little group of kobolds that are super enamored with how Ashen Elves society works. That they have basically developed themselves a splinter society of kobolds. You don't know where the hell they are, but you've heard rumors of them, and they basically how they work is they assume to be able to ascend to into a dragon. They need to be at the physical martial capabilities of a dragon. And this is kind of the same thing that you know as well, Meld. And that's actually one of the reasons why kobolds got into your attention was because your master told you about this funny little group of kobolds that basically are trying to basically mimic the physical capabilities of dragons through sheer physical power.
Got it.
And so basically, you have a slightly famous person with you guys.
Hmm.
I was trying to hide that a little bit more, but
But,
hey, you guys rolled good.
Mm-hmm.
We rolled exceptionally well.
All right.
Well, I guess it's really convenient that you're going to the same place we are, known as Insert Name Here. Man, I really can't wait to get to Insert Name Here. It's going to be a great time traveling all the way to Insert Name Here.
I mean, you can check the VODs for the name, Nick.
I don't know if I actually named it though.
I
I just told you.
feel like I would have written it down.
I mean,
I can check.
it would be roughly around the time of when you guys were leaving, just before you guys were leaving Silov.
Mm-hmm.
And with that in mind, actually, do you guys want to do a break first?
Sure.
We might as well keep going because remember, I have to go to bed early today because I have to open up at 6.
All right, then we keep
Okay, we'll
going.
continue.
Also, I only wrote that we went west to the Dragoons. I didn't write the town, so never
Okay.
mind. But yes,
Cool.
all right. Well, since we're both going to the same place known as Insert Name Here, I guess we should get going as I glare at Lilith.
As we go to insert name here.
Yes, Insert Name Here is right around the corner, if I remember correctly.
Then let's go.
Insert name here is. I wish I can actually do this. I think their website is down. That's sad. It's
What
a really good
website?
website. Fantasy name generators. So he's like, well, we could do the long way or we can do the short way. Personally, I wouldn't mind going through, seeing where you've been. So I vote for the waterway. Teppo says as he kind of like turns around and. Yep.
Wait. Tempo's suggesting that we go for the water.
Yeah. Over here, because that's where they came
Huh.
from.
He wants to go for a swim.
All right,
Dude,
well, I guess that's fine.
how clean does this water look?
Fairly clean.
Is it like sparkling?
It's not sparkling. It's pretty clean for a for water that's been in like that goes from. It's like basically think of it like a natural fresh water, or not like fresh water, but like it's not it's not stagnant water. It's just there's clearly a like a riverway through, and it's all the water's just kind of like piled up there. It
Hmm.
looks like for a natural like pool of water, it looks pretty clean, but it's not going to be pristine.
I'm gonna ask Tempo if he knows that this is the quickest way to the town.
Well, uh, I'm assuming a turns to like the two of you, Gunnazel and Meld, that it didn't take too long to get from here to the place. It would probably take about 3, 4 hours to get to the temple or to the hilltop ruin from the entrance.
It
Uh,
didn't, it didn't take us nearly that long, did it?
I mean, we went the
no,
waterway.
you went the waterway, and that took. And he's like, well, and that's just accounting for terrain and the like. If it was just straight as an arrow, it would be far quicker. But it's a bit of a pain in the backside to do. I would say the quickest way is through the waterway, though.
Hmm.
Yes.
Then
All
let's
right.
go. And
Okay.
Oh,
So I asked both of you guys if like you had to swim under you, so you swam underwater,
mhm.
Yes.
right?
Yep.
Okay,
We just, dived right in, swam a bit, came out the other side, being here.
cool.
All right.
Well, if we must, and I'm gonna cast Alter Self, Aqua
I'm
Ich,
just moving you over
Aquation,
so I can grab all
Adaption,
four of you.
Aqua Adaption, something.
Let me
Uh,
see.
you see gills forming along with my
Oh, you do have that, don't you?
yeah.
Nice.
Mm.
I put on a straw hat and say Mugiwara and jump in.
Yeah,
I,
you did aquatic adaptation.
Hmm.
I just swim.
All
Aquatic
right.
adaption.
Look at
Yes.
this.
Yeah.
Look at this dude. Doesn't have any water
Gills
abilities.
sprouts grow webbing between your fingers, and you can breathe underwater, and you gain a swimming speed equal to your walking speed.
And that would be
Uh 30 feet.
30 feet. Yeah. So as you guys all go through, Genezel basically just kind of walks, like swims through, and you can see when you look at him, Lilith, you just see like a straw hat, and like the water basically just kind of parts for him, and he essentially has a water breathing helmet on,
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
and while you have like the aquatic adaptions, uh, Meld and Teppo basically took a deep breath, and I'm assuming Meld did the same. Teppo basically went through and just dived right in and just started going, and he proves how athletic he is as he like basically keeps up with the two of you. I'm assuming Meld is doing something similar.
Yeah.
Okay. After and he kind of real as he got as Genezo has proven correctly, it goes fairly deep enough, and like it kind of like starts uh, leveling out, and then it starts climbing after a little while, and you just climb up, and at some point you break through into a cave section, and I'm going to delete the two of you. And after getting out of the water and kind of like cleaning yourselves up, you guys find yourselves Here.
Just give me one moment. I have to let the dog out.
Mhm.
Yeah. Rearrange yourselves in whatever way. All right. Ah. So how's your flying day so far?
Okay.
I play Path of Exile.
Oh no.
Oh yes,
Nick.
I've relapsed.
Oh no.
Okay,
I-
so we're entering this underwater cave.
And
You
we
guys,
come out the other
you
side.
you came out the other side. You got, and it's basically kind of almost a mirror of what you saw. Like the pool kind of opens up to this like cave, this little section that, as you guys follow down the pathway and follow Meld and Gnazel, you find yourselves in this ruined area, and
So we're not outside though, right?
no, you're in a cave.
Oh,
Y-
right.
You're like in the underground section, and you can see that as you kind of like glance around, you can see that this used to be. It looks like uh, like a like a forgotten ruin of some sort, and in fact, it looks like a fair bit of it has had a collapse of like earth and stone just kind of falling all over the place, so it's kind of broken up.
What's behind us?
This way,
Yes.
that
That's
is
the
where you guys came from.
yeah.
Okay, because we came out of here though, right?
Where?
Here?
Oh no, I just moved you guys there. You came from here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like a little further past where the fucking
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I just see like this little like entrance. So let's assume that's where we swam through.
yeah. No,
Or out of.
I I couldn't find a map that would be properly for it, so I just basically said there's another room above here that you guys come from, and you just came down this way.
Oh, okay. I see. I see.
So this is under the forgotten from the hilltop ruins. Okay, okay.
Mhm.
Sipo kind of like glances around and looks at the architecture a little bit. Interesting. Uh, what did you? Hmm.
I would advise you to watch your step. We killed like two slimes somewhere down here, and I don't remember where.
Uh, he gives us a nod. It's like, ah, thank you, thank you. All right. Lead the way. So you guys kind of follow down.
You hear or Azel start to whistle.
Oh, he follows you, and you guys kind of he like clambers up with it and like follows you around, and then as you guys kind of pass over here, he's like, "Oh, I think I found the slimes." As he
Ah,
walks by with you,
yeah, that's where they were.
Yep.
they're a bit tricky, especially for people who are having to get physically confronted, have to physically confront them.
Yeah, that took a while.
Not surprising.
If only we had some way to do damage that was not physical based. Oh well.
As you guys exit, I'm just taking you, Meld.
Yeah.
You guys end up over here. Boom. And since I already have you guys copied, we're going to the
So we're
other.
here now.
Yeah, they basically lead you through like the ruined area,
Mhm.
and you guys actually find yourselves delete, delete, and there we are.
Give me one moment.
Yep, I'm still setting stuff up. I hope the relapse doesn't last so long.
I mean, I'm still going, so like I started. I think it was like a week after the league launched,
Hmm.
and I have not stopped since. So
Okay.
pretty fun.
Cool.
Also,
All right.
Endwalker got delayed.
When did it get delayed to?
During the live letter today by 2 weeks.
Oh,
So December 4th, mark your calendars.
December 4th this time.
Hmm.
Cool. Yeah, I was getting ready for the 24th. Whatever.
Hmm.
Oh, that's why he was
Or
quiet.
December 4th is early access. I think December 7th is full release.
All right. You guys climb through. You kind of wind up and you start climbing up stairs. As
Uh-huh.
you guys kind of get up,
Outside.
there is you see a bunch of guards kind of clamoring about, and you see them kind of like tensing up as like a kobold and a tiefling kind of pops up, and then they look over towards you, Meld and Gnazel, and kind of slightly relax and go, "With you?"
Yeah.
Hello. I give like a friendly wave.
And like Teppo like gives an energetic wave as well, and the guards go, "Hmm, all right, good. No, I'm assuming you were able to stop the ringleader.
Yes.
Good. Well, the bandits have been tried, and the only ones that are alive will more than likely be sent to Silov for something. We don't know yet. That's up to the Lord to decide. More than likely execution, considering that they have killed and slaughtered quite a few merchants.
Would my character know about this?
Uh, the they were slaughtering about slaughtering merchants, or
Yeah, the slaughtering merchants and like basically everything that the guy just said.
overall, yeah, very much. You heard rumors of like a unique type of bandit group that's like doing a lot of hit and run, but you didn't know the details, and then it's starting to kind of click in your head. That's probably why they're kind of unique, was that they were basically half trained dragoons, and they were ambushing merchant caravans.
Mm.
Well, we'll take care of the Silla everything and like move these to Silov. I believe there was something else. The Lord Wildflower would like you guys to deal with. Correct?
Yep.
Yes.
There were a string of murders going on. We're actually headed there right now to insert name here.
Good. Make sure. Make sure to make some haste. Uh, from here now. He pulls out like he pulls out like some parchment. It's like just got like a basic area of map area. Like he's like right now we are here, and he points out like a little diagram of like like of a hill, like a rather large hill, and on top of it is like just like a fallen tower or something. And from here, you want to go due south and then eastward, southeast, and you should run in. You'll get into the forest a little bit, but it's a
What
little
forest?
shortcut. Hmm?
What forest?
Uh, Basically, in the area that you guys are, you are in a hilltop area, and like the road. You just basically can look around and you can see just like there. It's a very uh well forested area. Like this entire place is in the middle of a forest essentially. It's just that they've cleared out the ways for roads and what have you. It's not. It's like a lightly forested area, and there is
Lots of trees and stuff.
yeah. So basically, he's pointing out that you guys can go like southeast from where you south at first, and then southeast, and you will if you just cut through like the like a thick part of the trees.
Mhm.
It was a shortcut. It would be a decent amount of shortcut to be able to get onto the road towards insert name here. Ugh.
Well, thanks for the info.
He's like, he nods and is like, all right. Any other? Uh, there's one thing though.
Mm-hmm.
We did see a great big one, big dragon fly by. Scared the Jesus out of us. What the hell was that?
Don't worry about him. He's nice.
Don't worry about it. We took care of it.
Yeah, don't worry about the dragon that's flying about.
You
No
don't
need
fucking
to worry.
know what's happening with it. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, no, he's like, he looks more specifically to you, Meld. Are you certain? Dragoon.
Yes.
All right. So I'll keep an eye to make sure he's not doing anything. But as long as it's okay. All right. He gives a firm salute to you guys. Good luck on you on your quest over to insert name here. From what I've been told, they've been getting rather paranoid. So don't keep on your toes and make sure that don't be surprised if they're a little bit of rude to you, Sir Elf. And it's been proven that the person who's been killing them is an Ashen Elf.
Mm-hmm.
And so he basically like dismisses himself and he starts heading out.
Thanks for the help. Make sure those dragoons are tied up nicely.
Already on it. And as you guys basically follow the road southwards a little bit, and as he instructed you, you break away from the road, start going southeast, and entering like a rather wooded area. It's not too wooded where you have to like kind of squeeze through things here and there. It's just wood enough that like sunlight is starting to like like light gets kind of blocked by this like the tree branches and what have you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And and like rocks and stuff are kind of like dotted around as you stumble a bit. And it took you a fair few, like probably about 2 or 3 hours of you just kind of like walking through this densely wooded area. And uh, soon you will actually break through and find yourselves.
I'm gonna find ourselves where.
Or you find yourselves approaching coming through like actually probably not there specifically. I'm gonna move you guys up here.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys break through like the woods, and you find yourself looking at a road junction. And I want you guys to make a perception check.
All right.
I see nothing.
I see something, maybe. Come on, you got this, I believe.
Perception +3. So it was /R. Oh, I have to click on the box first. Back
Backslash R.
R space D20 +3. 14.
All right.
You probably see something.
You do actually get to say it, Lilith. Let me introduce to you our friend. Our, although it took you guys it took as you guys kind of like get out of the forest. She's just like, oh, kind of like kind of stretches a little bit from just the amount of like s- walking past or like having to like walk over roots and like boulders and the like, and just a general hiking woes. You you kind of look over and you hear a deep hissing noise as you guys get out, and you see a large lizard, almost the size of like one of you guys. Just
Okay, so I pointed out to. Do I know what it is?
if you want to make a nature check,
Okay.
Pretty sure that's a basilisk if I know the token correctly.
make a nature check.
Let's see. Where is nature? Okay. Um. R space D20 1.
Nature plus one. Okay, 9.
Uh-huh.
Peppo is gonna go. Peppo is just kind of like trying to just push away, and was kind of distracted. So it kind of looks like it's just a big lizard to him.
So, but we don't know what it is. But we all see it now, though, right?
Yeah, well, you guys do see it. Gnazel or Meld, if you guys want to do one as well, that's up to you. As Lilith like points it out, it's like that's a rather big lizard.
I have no idea what that is.
Do I know
I
about
have
its?
a pretty good idea what it is.
And
Do
it's
I?
pretty good.
Do I know what it? If it's dangerous or not?
You do know that it's dangerous. You can infer to that it's dangerous. You don't know what it is, but
I make sure that Tempo knows for certain.
all right. Hippo glances over at Erda and kind of narrows his eyes and goes, "Hmm," and gives a firm nod. Uh, Mel, do you know in fact that this is a basilisk,
Called
and
it.
you also know that it has the petrifying capability.
Yep, you just need to not look at it. Oh, look at its eye specifically. It's a basilisk. Don't look at its eyes directly, or you will be turned to stone. I let them know this.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. So we just gotta close our eyes and we're fine.
Well, you also know the fact that it's not just closing your eyes and you'll be fine. It is very much uh, like you know for a fact that it's a combo of a thing. So you can see you, and you can see. Uh, well, let me just read it. If a creature starts within a certain amount of feet of the basilisk, and the two of them can see each other, the basilisk can force the creature to make a DC check. Uh, a DC check of Constitution as a saving throw. If the basilisk isn't incapacitated, so you guys know that you can infer that the fact that there is a you know that you're safe right now just from how far you are, but that it more than likely, if you get close enough, it can start petrifying you guys.
Right.
This is just kind of from
so-
what Meld knows.
So we close our eyes and we'll be fine. Got it.
I mean, yeah, you can
Just,
totally
just,
do that.
just don't make eye contact with it, and you're fine.
So we didn't look at its feet.
I mean, I don't think we even need to like fight it. It's just sort of sitting there doing nothing.
Menacingly.
It's just doing nothing menacingly.
Why is it doing nothing? Hmm?
It's just kind of you could tell it's like just it's just kind of hissing contently as it's like basking in like what remains of of the light of the day, and hasn't really noticed the four of you yet.
So we just ignore it.
You might need to stealth pie it, but which way do you guys want to go?
Let's go towards insert name here, assuming that it's
Yes.
easily seen which way insert name here is.
From what you guys can recall, he said the guard basically told you break your way through, get to the road, and then it should be heads due south.
Go south.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So, whoops.
Make a stealth check to make sure you guys can walk by this bad boy.
I am the greatest at stealth. Nothing has ever seen me. Forget that part earlier where you saw me,
16.
Lilith and Teppo. That's not correct. There we go. Disadvantage, by the way. 4. But does it see Teppo? That's the real question.
21.
20.
Okay. So
Uh,
unfortunately,
That was not
Uh,
a D20.
that's just a 20. You forgot
Yeah.
the D20 part.
Wow.
Got to be a
Huh.
D before the 20.
Whoops. Should I just re-roll? Or
Yeah.
Yeah,
roll?
I never rolled in the first place, so yeah.
Right. I just typed in that. Whoops.
It's all good.
No, you got a 21. It's fine. Don't worry. It's easy.
You're good.
20.
Watch us karma screws him over.
Okay.
All right. Cat. Why?
All right, Teppo did worse than me. Let's go. Wait, no, we're even. Fuck.
So you guys, Lilith and Meld are actually fine. It has not noticed you yet. but it has most definitely noticed Teppo and Genezel as they try to stealth away. You can go away now, girl. I knock things around. She gets weirded out when she knocks things around. It's okay. All right. So I will say right now that as you guys kind of like start to head south and you're trying to like sneak about, you hear the hissing stop being like a just like a deep contented hiss to more of a louder warning hiss. And you know for a fact that it can actually see you guys. Now here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put a radius on this. I just gotta double check shit. Alright. Do. I just need to know how far this can go. Okay. So it's going to head towards you guys. It's going to head towards one of you. Tippo basically kind of steps up and contemplates things slightly. And while that's going on, I guess it's time to actually do music.
Ooh.
Yes. But what music will we be listening to today for our battle?
It could be anything. It could even be nothing.
But knowing
Uh,
Seth, it's going to be Final Fantasy.
The band The Nothings.
the nothings. No, I actually do have something. I looked it up.
Just remember, I have to go soon because work in the morning.
Yeah, no. We'll start. We're basically going to have to. Actually, shit, you're right. You're going to have 30 minutes. Let's see how well this goes. We might have to stop mid fight, but whatever.
While you're
If,
setting that up, I'll be right back.
if I
Yeah.
can, if I can bonk it hard enough, it'll be no problem. But of course, basilisks are scary. You don't ever want to really fight them.
Mm-hmm.
I do a nature check on the basilisk.
I mean, you already did that.
I mean,
Gonna
sure,
do
if you.
another one though. I'm looking for weaknesses.
Yeah.
The eyes. Stab the eyes.
Oh, was I was stupid. I didn't do that right. There we go. All right. Yeah, you can make a check.
Nature check.
Yep.
Do I find any weaknesses?
No. All you know is the fact that you probably want to deal with it at range as much as possible. You just don't know what is a good range for that. Sorry about that.
Oh yeah, we have to roll initiative now, don't we?
Yep.
Let's see, my initiative is that. I have a 10 for initiative.
You have a 10 for initiative. All right.
So for initiative, I'm rolling a d20 plus my proficiency bonus.
It should be. Your initiative is d20 plus 3. I mean, not plus 3. Let's see. I was looking at typo. Lilith is plus 1. They really want you to have 3s for some reason. All right. Neld and Lilith or Hippo. Oh, cool. Hippo is going to go pretty fast.
Back.
All right, roll your initiatives.
Oh. 4.
8.
All right. Descending order. All right, Tippo's going to go first. And in true monk fashion, let's see, Tippo. All right. All right. He's gonna head over to. Let's see. $40 feet because monks are fuck you. He is gonna head over to about yay. And he's gonna prep an action. Because he can't really reach the basilisk yet. But when the basilisk comes by in reach of him, actually, can he? What is the? Uh, 15. So where is? How do you do the cone again in the extended stuff?
Uh, You go to ruler, and then you hit the drop-down box, and there's ruler, radius, cone, line, box.
I see the drawing. I see snap to center, snap to
So
corner.
click on ruler, and then at the top, there
Oh.
should be the drop-down
Yeah.
box.
Line.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So he's prepped, basically. So he's readying his action for later. Meld, it's your turn. I'm gonna swap the song to a extended version.
I cast Firebolt.
Cast Firebolt.
Slash roll d20 plus 3.
Mm-hmm.
Double checking if it has anything else to it. Okay, just a d10. There's a 14 hit.
Give me 1 second. It's the same thing. It's a bit longer version,
Okay.
so it doesn't end like that. And I believe that is not a hit.
Okay.
Is that all you're gonna do at the moment?
I will move a little bit closer.
All right. The basilisk, basically, as you throw the firebolt, it goes over and it just, your aiming was just off, just the right way, where it just kind of like like the tree kind of like changed the trajectory slightly, and it just kind of hit like right next to it, and it hisses in anger as it
minute.
starts going.
Wouldn't it have technically counted a sneak attack? Because it didn't know I existed.
Sure.
So I re-rolled that hit again.
Yep.
That one hits.
Yeah, that one hits.
Roll d10. 9 fire damage.
It most certainly knows that you exist now.
Indeed it does.
And it's going to go. What is your movement, sir? 20. Okay.
We haven't long rested since then, right?
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
Just making sure.
20. Sir. Alright. It sees Teppo. And Teppo sees it. So now it's the fun part.
But I told him not to look at it.
Well, he's not looking in its eyes. But it still sees him, so he's gonna attempt to keep an eye, try to do it anyways. What does it need to be? Alright. This one. That's one. Teppo is now stuck where he is.
He is restrained.
He is restrained. Gunnazel, it is your turn.
All right. Just gonna How far is that? 50, 12 feet? Let me go, Yeah, whatever. I'll just, Actually, what do I have, Okay, yeah, I'll move over here and use the dodge action.
Okay.
And I'll
Lilith?
turn.
Right.
It's your turn.
Let's see. Okay. Range 100 feet.
It's more than enough space.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw the cantrip fireball,
All right. All right.
and it's 1d20 plus 3.
Mhm.
Sweet.
That's a hit. That's
Mhm.
most definitely a hit. That's a fucking carrot. All right. That is
So it
going to.
takes, I believe it takes, on a hit, the target takes 1d10 fire damage. On
Yeah, double that. Double the damage dice.
and
You did a critical.
5th level. Okay, yeah.
So do 2d10 instead of 1d10.
So 2d10.
Yeah, because you did a critical. You
So
rolled, you rolled a
R,
natural 20.
yeah, so R2d10,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And
then
plus your charisma.
plus my charisma, which is on strength, wisdom, DHA.
There has to be a slash in front.
You forgot the slash.
Plus
There you go.
There
Six
we go.
damage.
6 damage. All right. As you kind of like get up a little bit, you throw a firebolt and it hit true and it slams it into its face, and it lets out a startled, pained hiss as it took a bit more damage, and you can tell that it's not that particular happy lizard right now. Well, Tippo is going to make a con save.
And now
And
he's
fa-
a rock.
And he fails that somehow. What the fuck,
He has a +1.
Oh
To
yeah,
damage
but
with
I
that.
expected him to roll better than a 4.
Eh.
And now he's a rock.
Oh. So that's gonna be a fail on that, but he is restrained as it's close enough that he can probably hit it.
2 fails was you become stone.
He's not failed yet. Just out of range. He kind of looks around and goes, "Sorry," as he like freezes in mid sentence as he starts to turn into stone. It's at the end of his turn.
Mm.
Okay, is when the basilisk fun stuff happens. Meld, it's your turn.
It is now my turn indeed. I will now equip Soul Seeker.
Okay.
And I will now throw Soul Seeker at the basilisk.
Alright.
Let me just move here first.
Mhm.
So slash roll d20 plus. Let's see, it's a 4, I'm pretty sure.
Yep. That's a hit.
1 slash roll d10 plus 2. 11 piercing damage.
Awesome.
Now it's
Stabby,
the
stabby.
Bassie's turn. Are you gonna do pull on master? Or is that too far? Oh no, you threw it. But...
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I wasn't close enough to even run up and slash it, so I did the next best thing I could was move up slightly and then throw it.
Yeah.
You can tell it's rather bloodied at the moment.
Well, I'd assume so, seeing as it has a giant lance sticking out of it now.
Yeah. Let me double check something real quick. All right. Oh. One. 4. It hisses angrily as it tries to grab you guys' attention. You can take your bonus. Basically, you have to avert your eyes at the start of your turn. Teppo forgot to do so.
All right. I
It's your
avert
turn.
my eyes.
Okay. And then
That is 5, 10, 15, 20, or 20. That's better. Ba-da-ba-bow. And I'm gonna swing, but at disadvantage because my eyes are averted.
Yep.
Boop, boop. Hey.
Hey,
8
21.
damage.
8 damage.
And plus 2, so that's 10 damage. Let's go.
Oh yeah, it is +2 because he moved.
Mhm.
He is extremely bloodied, along with a
Um,
spear through it.
Fun fact, never used my action surge. So, I'm gonna do that real quick.
Okay.
Then swing again, disadvantage. Hey,
Hey,
9 damage.
9 damage.
Let's go.
It is still alive, but it's rather damaged.
Alright, and I end my turn.
It is now Lilith's turn.
You
Lilith.
got this.
You got this. Let's go.
Right. Okay. So let's see. 1 second.
Mhm.
Sorry, that was my alarm. Letting me know that it's now 11.
Yep.
Indeed, I have to go now, more or less.
Yeah, we'll finish the. We're more than likely be finishing this in a couple seconds.
Let's see if Lilith can finish the job.
Is this rock in my way?
No,
It's
Okay.
cover.
it's basically it's just like you can basically duck down to use it as cover.
Cool. Yeah, so I'm like looking at feet
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna be boring and cast the fireballs again.
Okay.
So that was 1d20 plus 3 backslash R base d20 plus 3 10.
You miss. It flies by and hits the rock right next to it. But
Cool. Can I duck down behind the rock?
yeah,
Right.
Dippo is going to be unresponsive at the
He is
moment.
rock.
He is almost rock. All right, Meld.
Special jumping attack. Go. That is d20 plus 4. 13.
Misses. You
Damn it.
basically try to jump and hit, and it basically kind of shifts its girth just the right way where you just hit the ground right next to it.
Damn, I missed.
And that's basically it.
Yeah, because that was my special jumping attack.
Not true. And it's going to try to hit you again, Azelle, because you did a fuck ton of damage to it.
Mm-hmm.
And it fails. I'm going by the by the way, Lilith, whenever I roll, I'm going by the first number regardless because I don't want to mess around with the program that they have in there because it always gives the monsters advantage even though you don't really want to use it
Or disadvantage.
or disadvantage. So basically, I'm just going to use the first number I see whenever I roll an attack, and that misses you again as well.
Mm-hmm.
And it is your turn as it tried to like take a massive bite at you, and you definitely got out of its way.
Well, I, of course, avert my eyes.
Yep.
And then swing, swing. That's a miss.
Most
That is a miss.
And, that's my turn, because I got no bonus action attack.
Lilith, it's your turn again.
You got
Um,
this.
I'm going to, and I was right click to change angles with the arrow thing.
So a right click just puts like a snapshot in that place.
Uh-huh.
So if you right click, it'll maintain the path that you currently have, and then you can go from there.
Uh-huh.
Like that. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so my movement speed is 30, so if I went down like this way,
Mhm.
and then like did like I don't know, like came like around here, would I probably hit Mel, right?
Uh,
Um,
You might be. I don't think you would hit Meld. No, you should be fine-ish.
or if I stayed here, would I be hitting tempo?
No.
If I was to do an attack from back here?
No, you'll be fine.
Okay. Okay, then I wanna do Firebolt, I think, again.
Alright, click onto the thing, like on the chat thing, and just hit the up arrow once.
Up arrow once.
Yep. And if you look at it, it should have. Yep, there you go. That's a hit.
Cool.
So now roll the damage.
Alright, and then the damage is
1d10 plus 3.
1d10.
Or 1d10, one of the two.
Oh. And
Yeah, 1d10.
plus 3. Ah, I forgot the backslash.
It's all good.
Well.
12 damage.
Mm-hmm.
As the all of you try to like hurriedly kill this creature, a firebolt comes from where Hilith is hiding, as she like pops up and shoots it with pinpoint accuracy. It flies in, and it slams into its like gaping mouth, and it just coughs for a second, and then like slumps over dead.
Yay!
Congratulations, you killed the thing.
Well, there we go.
Yay! Now I have to go.
All right.
Don't forget to tell me XP and stuff next time.
10,000 XP. 10 levels. Let's go.
Good night.
Night.
Good night. Have a good one.
I
And that's basically it.
so this creature, it like, can I search it?
Sure. What you looking for?
I don't know. It's like what? So what is it exactly? Can you cut the music, by the way?
You can change the volume of it by right-clicking and then editing the volume on it, like you can do with any other person. That's assuming it's in here though, which it is.
Oh, is that towards me? You're saying this is towards me?
If it's too
Yeah.
loud for you, yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't see. Oh, so how do I mute
Uh,
music?
So here, I'm gonna just play something.
Mhm.
Sure. Let's just do what I was doing before. Okay. The
Alright.
one
so
right
if you
click it.
in Discord, you'll see a user volume and or mute. You switch the user volume around and you can change how loud it is, or you can just mute it if you really don't want to listen to the wonderful music that our DM is providing us.
Okay, so
It would be
so
the
in gaming voice, the
So
the
D&D chat.
D&D chat.
you'll see
Yep.
that there's a DJ bot. Right click that.
Mhm.
It'll have a user volume slider. You can just move that around to change how loud it is.
Oh, sweet.
Sorry about that.
No worries.
All right, and then stop that anyways.
Tapu.
Thought we would get that dealt with now. All right. So make a roll, nature roll.
Nature roll.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And what are you just trying to figure out while rooting through? Like, what do you want from the
So
body?
what? It's a, you said, a basilisk.
Yeah, it's a basilisk.
Does it even have legs?
Yeah.
It does have legs, but it's like
Yeah,
a
it's a big.
creature, right? Like it doesn't
Yeah.
have like intelligence. So it
Yeah.
wouldn't be. It wouldn't have like, I don't know. Like it wouldn't have like any clothing or anything.
Nope.
It'd just be like an animal, wild animal.
It's basically think of a do you like a Komodo dragon, but with deadly or petrifying eye stare.
Oh, right. Oh, is Tempo still petrified?
Actually, no. Uh, through shenanigans because I completely forgot to do the averting of eyes things. But he basically, as the creature died, uh, his like almost stony form like brings back to life, and he goes, "Sorry," and like
Oh,
blinks
okay.
around a little bit, goes, "Oh, you dealt with it. I see. I
Yeah.
apologize." Oh.
How long have we determined how long I know? Because we've determined that we all know of Tempo quite well.
Mhm.
How long have our personal relationship been? Have we
With
determined
the
that?
two of you, it was, I'd say, about 2 or 3 weeks. He basically, from
Okay.
what you can
Yeah, I think
remember,
that's long
yeah,
enough to like give someone a hug and then be like, "Oh my god, I'm so glad you're okay."
and he returns the hug, and gives you a pat, and goes,
Yeah.
"Oh, that's what happens when you, go blindly and, don't think properly. And I should know this, obviously. I've been on the road for a long enough time to know this. But aside from the
Okay,
ego,
I'm gonna do a nature check to see if there's anything valuable of the basilisk.
you're at DC 12.
DC 12
Yeah.
backslash R what's the DC?
DC to,
So I'm just rolling
difficulty
a
check.
D20.
You do a nature check with it. So,
So it'll be D20 plus 1.
yep.
Plus 1.
Oh,
Ah,
yeah. You can, you actually, know that, basilisk eyes are rather, can, cost a pretty penny because they're kinda hard to get. You got a nice dead basilisk here that you can just kind of scoop eyes out and put it in a like in a bottle uh, and give it to people and sell it basically. Other than
cool.
that, it's just like some slick lizard leather. If you want to skin that as well, that's up to you.
Okay. So can I'll take like a dagger and then scoop out its eyes.
Yep. And put it in you have a Dungeoneer's pack, right?
I have I guess it would be equipment, right?
Yep.
Uh equipment. It
Other
doesn't
equipment.
it doesn't say, I don't think. It says other equipment,
It has a shit ton of stuff there.
but
That's
it
all
does
that
have
really
a
matters.
ton of stuff. It has um I have a pouch. I have clothes,
Yeah.
common, uh, pink ton,
You
PINTON,
can put it, you know for a fact that you can, for now that you will need to get an actual bottle at some point, but for, like, a couple days, it will be fine in your component pouch
right? I
because
also
that's
have a backpack
mhm,
and a torch,
and it's just
a
in a box.
emblem,
Mhm.
right? Oh, water skin. That's like a water thing.
Yeah. You got an emblem, the torch, component pouch.
It doesn't say. It just says other equipment. It doesn't actually say what um my thing is.
It's all good.
I know that. I think we did. Oh, whoops. Oh, cool. I just found out that if you click on character PDF, you just come up with the actual character sheet.
Hmm.
Yeah. Save that
Usually,
shit.
Yeah, usually
That's
we do it
actually a lot.
after every level. We just export that and save it locally, just in case
Okay.
something fucky happens.
Let me
Right.
paraphrase that as usually that it means Nick and someone else does it, and Ian complains when the thing blows up on him naturally
And
because he doesn't decide to save it.
it is good practice
Slightly
to save it.
Yeah, we've been trying to get him to save it. It doesn't always help. But yeah. So there you go.
Hmm. That was D&D.
Yeah.
Well, not quite, I guess. Thank you all. Bye.